Dun, 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 dun. Here we go again. Dun, dun, Loki.
Is that how he disappears all the time?
Oh, you see my arm. Yes. You know my trick. No, not Loki.
Loki's no way affiliated with
I am
Lost.
on the island. I will eat people who try to leave.
Wasn't Lost an ABC show, so Loki could technically show up on there. Mm-hmm. Owned by Disney.
What? I know Disney owns everything now. Why are you trying to talk?
They probably even own the island.
Yeah, probably. There's a Disney World on the other side.
Here,
yeah, no idea. Maybe that's what's underground.
Underground Disney? Disney Underground.
Man. So, we're going to be watching more Lost today. Storm here.
Tom here.
Say it. Let's just throw it out there. So, we're going to be watching episode 23 of season 1, Exodus Part 1. We're only watching one episode tonight, but part 1, it kind of sucks. I think there's 3 parts. I didn't read the description, but I quickly scrolled down on Amazon, and I was like, whoa! Oh, there's like 25 episodes. Holy crap. Yeah, so I think there's 3 parts to this. Not cool, because I know it's going to be a dramatic ending, and we're going to want to know what happens.
Yes.
But we do love the show. It's so addicting. We just sit and talk all the time about it, because it's like fun to discuss. A lot of mystery.
Like, are they going to have the 4 people, Jin, Michael, Walt, and Sawyer, go on the raft, or are they going to?
I think the mechanical dinosaurs are going to commandeer the raft and.
I want to ride. I want to get off this island. Ah! Yeah, I'm kind of worried. So, Michael was we already discussed this last review, but Mike was okay with staying on the island with Walt because Walt was that desperate to stay on until now. Now that he knows about the hatch and freaked out, like
And why doesn't he tell his father?
Yeah,
like, I have this premonition. Like, he knows his son is special from the stepfather or the adopted father. Mm-hmm. Like, he knows he can see things.
Like, to what extent? Does he know a lot? It's like, how much does he actually know?
Not a lot, because I would say, hey, wow, what do you think about us going on a raft and going into the ocean?
What do you think about that?
I know, if I knew more, I would totally ask him stuff. So he knows certain things, but I don't even know if he really believes it, right? Because he's never questioned him or talked to him about it that we saw. And with the polar bear thing, like, we are the third person or, like, the fourth wall looking in, if you want to say that. A lot of references of WandaVision. But, so I don't know if that knowledge was just really for us. But, yeah, like, from what we know, I would totally believe anything that Locke and Walt would say, even though they're on different...
Well, we know what their abilities are like. Michael doesn't really have that, option to watch the episode with us.
Yeah, I know. No. He's like, why didn't I know this?
Like, half the people know half
and then
the stuff.
they would be angry at each other because then they would be like, oh, well, so-and-so's lying. Like, how can you trust anybody? But shall we get into this expedition? Because I don't know.
Just watch this raft guy go out and they want to make a landfall on the other side of the island. Yay!
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, that'd be crazy if they just did a loop. Oh, man. Or they think, like, oh, man, we made it to actual land, like true land.
There's a Wendy's on the other side.
Oh, this was here the whole time? That's where all the dinosaurs go.
I have a large chili.
I even have Yoshi. Yoshi! He could be the monster. It's like, Kim's like, what is that? No, I lost my dinosaur. But I even have Captain America here. They're going to keep me company so I don't get scared. You brought out the partner this time, Judy. Yay. So shall we?
Yes.
Let's do it.
Guys, and please check out our links below if you're watching on YouTube. That helps us out a lot. We have merchandise and we have our Patreon. So if you want to watch the next episode a week ahead, you can see videos early there. And yeah,
subscribe.
Please subscribe. Ring that bell. Yes,
merchandise with Tom.
We do. And I'm like working on fun stuff, but I'm trying to make time, and I already did 2 new designs. I took a few of the old ones off, and yeah, so you guys want to check that out, please do. That helps us out a lot if you want to see more videos. And shall we get into this?
You know you want to.
Please. Please. All right, so episode 23. Power Rangers!
Yeah, Power Rangers.
It's Mighty Morphin time.
Did you at least turn it down now?
No, don't be a jerk.
It blares it.
Don't you think it's... I said you walk away from me. What's going on? It's okay, I'm his father.
No, you're not. You're not my father. You're not my father.
Because it was all so new at that point.
Anybody got a match? The mystical tree.
I don't like it because it's evil. Evil bunkers.
I love you, Walt.
Don't you talk to me.
Don't pee on me, Walt.
Okay, now I gotta grab it.
Dad! Dad, wake up!
What?
Somebody's here!
Everybody wake up.
Hey, hey! Hey, stop! Slow down.
She's not gonna get triggered.
What are you doing here?
The others are coming.
Ooh.
Others are coming.
Yeah,
Bye!
it's okay. The end.
You
Explain.
have only 3 choices. Run, hide, or die.
Ooh.
Just get it under there, okay?
Now we get to see everybody.
You right? Yep. 2,
They're all helping.
3, left!
Uh-oh, going too fast.
Too close, too close.
Oh, someone's gonna get
What
hurt.
happened?
Stop.
Guys,
Do you see black smoke? Uh-oh. I see black smoke. It's like
Cold
narrow. What is that?
Where will you hide them?
Caves? Patch?
What is this?
We were hoping you could tell us.
I've never seen anything like that.
You booby-trapped your shelter with explosives. You have any more?
Dynamite. At the Black Rock,
Black
the
rock
dark
again.
territory.
it's like I like this chick.
Yeah. It's like all knowing. It's so scary.
No ring because you're single or because you don't like wearing one?
A little nosy.
You asking me if I'm married?
Are you married?
No. Why are you drinking tequila and tonics at 10 to noon?
I'm on
I
vacation.
hate flying. And they stuck me all the way in the back of the plane. 42 out, right?
42, that's one of the numbers, right?
42, that's right.
It is.
The worst part's over.
You think?
You just jinxed it.
You want to keep a secret, don't tell the fat guy.
Don't call him that.
What do you want, Ars?
So, unless you want to blow up, I'm coming with you.
Alright, yeah, stay on the island. Woo! Do that all day.
Got something for you. You're the only one on the raft who knows how to use one. What do I need a gun for? Just in case.
Think
Shoot
we're gonna run out of
sharks.
food, water? Time you get back, we'll be in the water.
Thanks, Buckrat.
Guess this is pretty much goodbye then.
Wanted a hug.
Jack! So it turns out this guy has a son. The son's a doctor, too. They'd had some kind of big time falling out. See, kids are like dogs. You knock them around enough, they'll think they did something to deserve it. Christian. Tells me he wishes he had the stones to pick up the phone, call his kid.
Oh, I'm glad he said that.
Tell him he's sorry. He loves him.
That was really awesome. He did that.
Good luck.
Yeah.
He really needed that.
Yeah. I'm so happy he said it too.
Yeah. What a load off.
The one nice thing he does.
Yeah.
Gee, you want to tell him, Kate? Why do I need 5 guns?
You want to know?
She's shy. What's his name?
What's his name? Yeah, he's being too much of a jerk about it.
God, Kate, come on. What's his name?
Tom, you son of a bitch!
Don't look at it.
Don't put the numbers in there.
Yeah.
Dude!
Don't read it.
Do not look at it. Look out to your dad, okay?
I will.
All right. Jen.
Tell him about that.
Don't open the bunker.
Hey,
Sorry.
have you seen Sawyer?
No.
She's gonna jump on.
And the music changed again. Hello.
Where'd you get the scratches?
A bush?
Mean bush.
Sorry, man. Name's hard to pronounce. Oh, yeah, well, I know a bunch of 9th graders who pronounce it just fine. How about
God,
I
it's
just
not
call you by your first
insulting.
name? How about you don't?
Oh, she's not fooling them and brings them right to the others.
Oh, it's cloth.
Dirty to Alphonse.
The dark territory.
You know what?
Don't get loud.
I'm going back. Hey,
He's gonna freak out.
Cut and measure the length. Perfect mast.
Thanks.
Well, all right.
It sounds like someone hoof, hoof, hoof.
Did you hear that?
It's like someone grunting. Yeah, it is.
He's petrified. Run, 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 run. He's saying run.
Ooh, the mechanical. Ooh, you hear the...
What is it?
Mechanical. It sounds gears.
His vision's based on movement.
Just to scare you. He was just
Holy
audible.
crap.
Dude, we got a book.
He thinks he's one with it, though.
It's headed the other way.
To protect something. Protect what? The island.
Ah. Security system.
That's ours, you idiot.
Stop.
I thought you were dead.
He's trying.
Can we just please go get the dynamite, please?
I think you should take Vincent.
Are you serious?
A companion?
He'll take care of you.
What makes you think I need a dog to take care of me?
Vincent took care of me when my mom died. He's a good listener. You could talk to him about Boone if you want.
Aww.
It's so sweet.
I'm glad they're leaving him behind, though.
Yes.
Excuse me, would you mind watching my bag for a moment?
Oh,
I'll be
really?
right back.
Oh.
Sure,
And they had no
whatever.
clue then?
You can try again with the gate agent.
Did you let it go?
Excuse me for not being
Got the
She
bag.
just left the bag there.
Crying baby
She was
for the next
supposed to.
15 hours.
You bitch.
Hi, some Arab guy just left his bags in the chairs downstairs and then just walked away.
Can you describe him, please?
Arab?
Oh.
What a jerk.
Just to prove a point.
Yeah. Ooh, it's a ship.
It's a ship.
It's a ship.
Ooh, I
went
wish
really
we knew
deep
about this
inland.
earlier.
Is that the name of the
How
ship,
would
I
they
guess?
drag it? How to even get there?
How did
Don't
it get there?
enter.
Is right.
You ever catch me doing anything like that for you? Shoot me.
She can hear it.
여기요.
Oh.
My God, it's memoirs of a geisha come to life.
Hey, volume.
Jerks.
Hey.
Relax, they don't speak
She's
English.
gonna say something. Say it. Say something.
이거요. 간단한 영어를 발음대로 적었어요.
Oh, so he can...
당신한테 도움이 될 것 같아서.
나 미안하다.
저도요.
나 때문에 얼마나 고생했는지 잘 알고 있어. 당신 같은 여자가 왜 고생을 해? 자기 지켜줄 거야. 자기랑 같이 있어.
No, I don't want you to go. I don't believe it's gonna be safe. Good. Don't go. Stay. Oh, it's a good choice.
You save her for the puppy.
It's a hug.
It's okay.
Ah. I'm so sad. I want to be hopeful. Don't.
No, Vincent, don't go too far out.
Oh, you don't go too far out. You might get into a rip current. Oh.
Oh, he's listening.
I was more nervous about the dog a second ago.
Yeah. Looks sturdy.
At least it was
Jeez, good
happy.
lord.
Okay, here we go. Oh. Don't want to end on a happy note. Ooh, okay. Ah, that darn black smoke.
Still smoking.
Still smoking. I know it's probably creeping closer, but it looks like it's staying in the same spot.
It's probably like
Yeah.
a cult circle, and that's like the fire in the middle.
Yeah, so I hate how she can't explain more on what's going on with the others.
Yeah,
Like, I
just
explained
minimal.
everything to you.
Minimal.
Well, they took her baby, and I wonder if that's why they were trying to
A
take
week.
Claire's baby.
Yeah, a week after it was born. So now, now Claire's baby is probably.
Well, it's about a week after it was born, wasn't it?
Hmm.
Yeah. I don't know.
That's just
Yeah,
some
so
kind of
that's
ritual
scary.
they
I
have
mean,
or something.
even before that, they were trying to take Claire's baby. So, I mean, if it's the others, I don't know, that Ethan character, but... So
Right.
it's really insane. I mean, I'm happy for the ending. Like, how did you feel about that with them actually on the boat leaving.
I'm happy for them. That's what they wanted. They finally got it afloat. They're finally gone. They have to try. I mean, if you didn't try, I mean, somebody's...
I mean, apparently no one's coming for them, so they're on their own to try to get help.
Yeah. So I really hope they do make it out, and I know they're probably not going to know where the island is after that because, again, there's so many seasons after this, but I have a feeling that they won't make it far. I'm hoping they all can come back at least in one piece.
Yeah, they don't have any flotation devices for themselves if they, go overboard.
Their food doesn't look like it's too secured on there, so one good wave.
I know, all that.
Yeah.
All the fruit's just kind of sitting there in their coolers.
Everything looks great there. Coolers. But I was thinking the same thing, yeah, because the coolers are good. I mean, they have a lot of things that they could use from the plane, so that was awesome. But
who had like that many of the same cooler?
I know.
It's like the same kind
from
of
the plane or something. Maybe they just had a bunch of coolers, yeah. I'm glad they, of course, had a lot of food on there, but with rough seas, that would easily fall out, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
So I wish they made like some kind of, I don't know how you would do that, but in between the raft or something, made some kind of compartment to put all their belongings.
Well, he mentioned that he made a cabin out of the fuselage, so there's got to be something probably below deck.
Well, that cabin thing was the thing that was on top, right? Or at least that's what I thought it looked like. And that's like their shelter to sit in. But I wish they made some kind of box inside or had some kind of... I mean, they have the coolers there, but hopefully
it's more stationary.
I'm thinking below the deck that they're standing on would have some kind of a sleeping quarters because you don't want to fall off that thing or you want to hide from the rain and the storms.
Hopefully, yeah.
Hopefully, I mean...
That would make better... Like I would hope they would do something like that. That would make more sense.
Not that they had much to make a luxury out of it.
Yeah, because you have to think like being out in the sun and being right on the water, it's going to reflect even more. So you're going to get skin cancer. I mean, like you're going to burn up and be overheated very easily.
Twice as quick.
Yeah, and
how much water does each person need every day times how many days you're going to be out there?
I wonder.
Be out there potentially a month. I don't
know.
Or longer, or never.
Hopefully, they brought like some kind of backup system where they can boil water because they're surrounded by it, can't drink it. So, how much water do they have? I mean, water they're going to go through very quickly, and that takes up a lot of space. So, if they can figure out how to boil water, have that leaf technique that we talked about a while ago, I'm hoping they thought ahead. I don't know if they have pots or anything, but something to boil with, have matches and sticks. They have a few sticks with them. Take it from the boat.
But you got to be careful with the fire on top of your only boat that's made of wood.
Exactly, yeah. Right. Exactly. So there's a lot of things you got to think of. But water, it's like if you don't have water,
say, okay, hold my arm. I want to feel what's going to happen next.
I wonder if they named their ship. They should have named it like the Minnow.
The Minnow.
Yeah. SS Minnow.
Little Minnow.
It's only a 3-hour tour.
Yeah, I like it. I mean, the Black Rock, that was shocking. Did you expect to see a ship?
Yeah.
I was thinking a rock, but I mean, to have a black rock.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be like a volcano that they didn't see.
Oh, that would have been cool. I was just seeing like a big black cliffside. That's what I was picturing.
I mean,
like, what is this?
That's an old vessel, though, so I don't think that would be the vessel that she came upon.
No,
that's old.
That's an old.
And it's been there a while. It's like deep in the island, so I don't know how far in they are where they might end up on the other shore line.
One hell of a storm coming in there.
Yeah, so how far, like how did it get all the way over there? Unless like, I mean, even then, I mean, the land's not going to change that much.
The security system brought it in. Like she said, those.
What a crazy name, security system, really? Like, what is that?
For the island.
So is it like this big mecha robot thing that's like combing the woods?
Maybe it's just an audible thing.
Again, I'm going back to my mechanical dinosaur. I like that explanation better. It still sounds mechanical. Can you agree to that? At least.
I agree to that.
It has those sound effects. It's huge. I know it's not a dinosaur. I'm just saying that because it's huge, but
sounds like more like a Sentry type of device where it's searching for, potential threats.
And Locke, because he has an understanding with it or something, it actually stood him down a while ago and let him go. So touching Hurley and just being like, don't move.
He questioned her about her scratches on her arm.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think that was all about? Because he doesn't believe it was just a bush.
Animalistic. It looks like an animal did.
Like a claw scratch.
Yeah, it looks like a claw scratch. Now, overthinking it, like I like to do, if it was a bear or something, that would be a lethal scratch. Not that I've seen bear scratches, but they have freaking big claws, and that would like take off your arm. Yeah, and have super like exposed flesh and stuff. So that was like a a cat scratch or something. So it could have been
her pet.
Maybe it's her pet. Oh, come here, Fluffy. So I don't know. Maybe it was like a cub or something, but something definitely scratched her that I don't think was human.
I find it interesting that she's never come across that hatch before, being throughout the woods and everything.
Before.
That was interesting. So
She's
that
probably
might
so worried about hiding from these others that she keeps talking about.
But Saeed is right though. That could be the entranceway to the others. For all I know.
I was just gonna say that. So for Walt to want to get away from it so bad, like he has that internal feeling that I'm like, yeah, that might be.
I don't think he knows like fully what's going to happen, but he probably just has like a bad omen about it.
It's not good. It's
many people are going to die if you open this up. Man, and for the French lady to come on over and to like all the way that far just to like warn them, was major. So even though she's a bit crazy, she's been there forever, I do believe it. And I'm glad even though they question a lot of things about her, they did listen and said, whatever it is, it's something bad, and we got to figure out what to do.
We still have to listen to her, exactly.
So
because
run,
she's been
hide.
on the island a lot longer.
Yeah, it's like run, hide. What would you do?
Well, I would have to question, or at least question to the other crew, the other castaways. I would say, okay, so she lost her kid. The others took her kid when the black smoke came. She's here with a rifle. One of us just had a baby. Is she going to take our baby?
Who's she working for?
Is she going to take Claire's baby? You don't know. And Alex is a female.
Yeah, and for all we know, Alex could still be alive. She could be part of the others now. Because if they brought her up, she wouldn't know anything
Why
different.
would that happen? Why would they force that on someone, So I take it as a bad thing, like it's a ritual, some kind of experimentation on the island again, going with that theory. So I would want to run. Like hiding's one thing, like if you can hide well, but first of all, you have no clue who these others are. So they might be good hunters. They could probably find out where you're hiding. I wouldn't want to wait and find out if I don't even know what I'm expecting.
Too, the island's only so big. If you run, you might run right into them. So you might want to make like a defensive stand and. Because you got all that bamboo.
Before with Ethan.
But what I would want to do, I know, what would you do really, honestly?
Well, you got all that bamboo. If you cut it down and sharpen it, you can kind of make like a defensive fence, Just kind of cordon off a certain area.
Yeah.
How much time do you have?
We don't know. That's the thing.
And she's telling them very minimal information.
Yeah.
And she's like, that's all I know. And I'm like, well, that's not a lot for being here for so long.
I don't know about that. You might know a little more than you're saying.
Yeah, exactly.
You've been on this island for 16 years with these guys, and that's all you can tell me?
I don't think so, but crazy theory is that maybe she's in on it with the others and she draws people out that way. So she was told to go over and draw them out to do these things so they can easily get to them.
Take the lead people away and bring them closer to the others. I was thinking that too. I'm like,
and just get their trust
bringing them in.
And what's up with the science teacher, Arst? Is that his name?
He was kind of annoying. I know he's trying to be friendly.
I think he has a thing against fat people because he mentioned that comment about Hurley, don't tell the fat guy anything because word will get around. And then he kind of just kept on being annoyed by everything that Hurley was saying.
He's going to take over for Sawyer.
Yeah.
Even when he was being chased by that.
Really annoy people.
I know. I love Sawyer. Now I'm sad.
Well, he was being chased by that sentry thing, and then Hurley asked what happened to Arts, and then he comes running out of the bush yelling at you idiot, it's this.
Yeah, that's annoying. That is really annoying, and he was taking a lot of that out on Hurley, and it might just be him.
Dude himself.
And Hurley was trying to pronounce his name. I don't think he was doing it on purpose. I don't think
Hurley
he's like
he wasn't. He was being like a nice guy.
He's just trying to make it. He's like, I'm sorry, it's a hard name to pronounce.
He called him Leslie.
I like how he called him out, and he said that in an innocent way too. But going back to the others again, like what I think I would do is, again, perfect scenario, right? I have no clue, but I would want to know more about them. So I would probably run and try to, the island is so big. We don't know how big it really is, but you've survived this long without them interacting with you. They know a lot about the island, so it must be pretty darn big. And they've only scoped so much out already, and it's still huge. So
and I'm sure even found these guys.
Yeah, so I'm sure I'm hoping there's enough space where you could go around and just, hope for the best or just try to outrun them somehow, and maybe you can like spy and learn a little bit about them and until you know
I think
enough.
they know more about you than you're ever going to find out about them.
Yeah.
They've probably been watching you since day one.
Oh yeah.
You know,
probably.
But where are you going to run with 42 people? I mean, you can't have 42 people going in the same direction. You're just going to be this giant blob of people flying around.
Yeah, so that's the bad thing. I mean,
I think it's best
one
to make a
person
defensive
versus
stand.
a many is hard. So.
And going back to Curly now, did he say that he saw arts on the manifest?
Yes, because that's how he knew his first name was Leslie.
Okay, I'm just making sure because
he is a passenger on the plane.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's not.
Because all of a sudden we're seeing this guy, and then
yeah, kind of like Ethan. We saw him poking his face in there, and all of a sudden he was a bad guy.
I don't think this is the case, but overthinking it again. Do you think maybe the people on the back end of the plane, because now we had a flashback of Jack talking to a lady who was in the back of the plane.
42F, yeah.
What if she was found by the others?
Yeah, so I'm wondering maybe if the others are maybe...
The other survivors?
Yeah, but then what's with the black smoke? Unless somehow the security system's
but
like,
she
I'm
was
going to
saying
keep you guys and you're going to be part of my
She was saying that the others took her baby 16 years ago.
That's
so
true. But maybe
been there for
some
quite a while.
of her survivors, because they capture people? I don't know. Just because of that flashback.
They might be in that hatch.
Yeah, they all mean something. And having that flashback of that nice lady, oh, I'm in the back. Oh, maybe you can visit me. Hi. Like she joked a few times saying.
42F, which is one of the numbers.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
I don't know if that's coincidence or not, but so it makes me curious. So I'm thinking that maybe the others, maybe some of the people that survived, if they survived the back of the plane, are part of the others now because they were captured or something.
Like Rose's husband.
Mm-hmm. I know, like Rose's husband. Maybe Rose is there too because we haven't seen her. Even now with all these new people coming in. Where is she now? She's still staring into the ocean.
Raft or anything.
Go find my husband or something, you know?
Yeah, I liked her character too, and it's like, what happened to her? She's on vacation somewhere.
On a beach.
Yeah. So I'm sad to see those characters go in the boat. I mean, Jin and Sun, that was so emotional to see them separate like that.
Finally.
There's no way that's going to be the last we see of Sawyer. There's just no way.
No.
He's that,
we can't.
You can't say it, but sexy. It was so awesome to be there. Eye candy.
He was fabulous telling Jack about his dad.
He was
that
so gorgeous.
was the best thing anyone could have ever done for Jack.
He was pretty
Jack
cut, though.
needed that so bad.
Yeah.
Jack needed to hear that his father loved him and was proud of him.
I'm so happy he said that too. That was like a final, okay.
That was the best.
He needed to hear that because that made him struggle so much. Because that was a huge thing he did to his dad, which was rightfully he should have done that. You know,
and his father was happy that he did it.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm very proud that he did that.
We were just talking about this in the last episode, how they keep too many secrets, and that was one of the big secrets that was kept, but now it's out, so that's good.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully Jack can find some peace in that.
Yeah. Yes. That would be great. I really hope so. And he was crying, and I felt so bad for him.
I think he already just like, it was like.
I think Kim was starting to cry during that part too.
Oh yeah, I was like.
Yeah. And Sawyer, I really do like Sawyer, and knowing more about him too. Like I do feel for him. He is really trying to actually tell him that before he leaves. Like that was wonderful. He does have a heart. He does care to a certain extent, and even
but he
now,
screws up a lot.
Yeah. And when he looks at people, you really feel what he feels. Like
yes.
you know he's struggling and he gets hurt by things.
Mm-hmm.
Like he does care. And even talking to Kate before, saying I have nothing to stay back for, stay here for. So.
And he was booted out of Australia. They said, "Get out."
You're out.
Yeah,
that's
right.
Sucks, huh? So he was on the plane. He was. Well, good thing they didn't
you
find
screw
out.
up enough, they're going to do that to you.
Yeah. So.
And then Saeed left his bag. I'm dying to see if that story comes back to fruition.
Yeah, well, he obviously made it onto the plane, so it couldn't have been that bad. But
yeah,
still, just for her to do that, just out of spite for what her brother said, it's like, come on.
Yeah, and now they're dating, so.
How crazy to not even.
She wasn't even.
Oh, you were
up.
that guy? You know, not even. They were kind of looking, but yeah, they weren't really.
Yeah, well, she did say that he was an Arab.
You know, an Arab. Like
yeah.
he's just so shallow.
Can you describe him?
I could never do that to someone. Like, you leave, oh, do you mind if I leave my bag here? Whatever. Like, I'd be like, oh, sure, okay. Or if I had to go, I'd be like, oh, I'm sorry, I can't stay. But I would just tell them.
No.
Yeah.
You can't do that nowadays. Nobody can do that.
But even just like the first thing, just getting up and not caring, just leaving it there for one thing. She just does things to be a jerk.
Yes.
I just see
I can
Boone
do whatever
again.
I want.
Yeah.
Well, she was upset that he couldn't get first class for them.
Yeah. She's so annoying.
Well, now she has.
That was
Vincent.
sweet. That was actually a really
That is
good
the
moment.
best thing.
And
I
she
think
did
she
need
needs
that.
that.
She
I
takes
agree.
care of something. Yes.
What a choice. That was so good of Walt to do that. That was so great. And that's going to help her because she's been so depressed and removed. Worse.
I thought it was.
way worse
I
than
thought
she
it
ever
was
been.
great for Walt because for what he did about the raft, burning raft. I mean, he was 10 doing that. I can, he knew what he was doing, but that was more of, a kid doing that. But this was a very mature act to do this.
That was very mature.
Yeah.
Plus,
really
Shannon
was.
can, she needs to actually take care of something rather than having people take care of her.
Yes.
It's kind of a switch for her, and I think that'll make her mature more.
Good therapy.
I
Yeah,
totally
exactly.
agree there, yeah. And
Plus,
Walt
who doesn't
even
wanna
say
have a
that to
dog?
her.
Yeah, who doesn't want to have a dog?
I know, especially a puppy like that. I love the big puppies.
Oh my God, yeah.
So
Big
cute.
puppies.
And
Okay,
she
so
cried.
all dogs, no matter how old they are, they're all puppies.
They're all puppies. They're always
Just make that
puppies.
clear.
Even my 16-year-old
I always say my
dog.
kitties, puppies, kitties, kittens. I don't say kittens, but but yeah, they're all little cute little babies. I love them. But no, I'm happy he stayed behind because I was really worried they were going to bring that dog on the boat, and I'm like, he's not. That's going to be
There's
terrible.
another mouth to feed.
He's going to poop and
think
pee
about
on
it.
there all the time. It's another mouth to feed. He's
Well,
going
they
to
gotta
whine
do
all the
that too.
time, and yeah, he's not going to stay
That
put.
would be funny.
Butts overboard.
Imagine Sawyer.
Yeah, right.
You're around there.
Oh my God. And just having the four there, they're going to be very close. Bathroom.
What did you eat last night? Woo!
Yeah. Well, we'll see what happens, or I don't know. Maybe it'll just be a mystery and they'll leave and that's it. I hope not, because I really love the characters on that boat. That'd be so sucky.
They're main characters.
Yeah, that's 4 main characters.
Yeah.
We're invested in them now.
I just have a feeling it's not going to work because I'm being so negative with this, and they're going to come back.
Well, there's 6 more seasons to fill, so something's got to happen.
Yeah. So I guess we'll wait until next time. It's so hard to wait, but very freaking good show. We have 2 more episodes left, I believe, of this season.
Wow.
Very freaking good show. That's a quote directly
Very
from Storm.
freaking.
Yay! So do you think they're going to open the hatch this season?
Oh, I bet you they will in the last episode, and it'll be a mystery because they'll look inside and you won't even know what it is.
Man.
It'll just be like darkness. And like,
I don't
and
think
then
they
fade to
will.
black.
I don't think they will. Something's going to happen, and I don't know.
Can you imagine if, like, the mechanical monster was, like, this person walking around that, like, opened its mouth and all the machine noises would come out? But
Like a
then
toy?
the
A giant
height,
toy?
when it ate the pilot from way up high early on, like, so there is a height thing. And we saw shadows. So it's huge.
big. I mean, you saw those
Everyone
trees
looks
moving
up.
There's definitely something out there.
And it's
Yeah,
big.
that's huge and mechanical.
Yeah.
And a
it's
dinosaur.
definitely
Da-da-da. Is it me? It's
Charlie even made
Blue.
it. Charlie even made a song about it.
He did.
The monster that ate the violet or something.
Yeah, I know he did. That was funny. I was laughing at that.
That's right. He was writing that song.
Yes. As she's cutting his hair.
It's just coming to me. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're a cute couple, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
I love Charlie so much. He's so giddy and just in his element right now. He's talking about being famous again once they're rescued, and but he's so positive.
He was talking about how big his albums would be, thinking that he suddenly died. And
Yes.
then coming back and be like, oh my God, he's alive.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah,
He's
maybe
making a
everyone's buying his
comeback.
albums.
A resurrected hero.
A lot more, and
that's a good angle, actually, if it works.
I'm still alive.
He won't
Thought
be
he was
up
dead,
there.
but I'm alive.
No, it's going to be a while. 7 seasons. It's going to be a while.
Yeah, right? I love it.
Hold
And
your
all
breath.
these episodes, too, it's really fun because we just get to learn more and more. I'm glad they're tying in some ends, though, like learning more about Kate. Now we know this mechanical monster is a mechanical security system for the island, which we kind of knew it was something
For the
associated with the
island.
island.
Locke is like digging Danielle.
I saw him
Yeah.
checking her out.
You are my woman.
Yeah.
I've been looking for someone like you.
That's
she's
funny.
she's
too?
actually a lot more intense. Like she is like, this is survival. Like
Well, she's 16
he's
years of
playing
islands.
survival right now. She is surviving right now.
Yeah, so
Have
they're
you seen
going
a
to make a
speed
perfect
dating
reality.
island?
because she's so connected with the island. Yeah, so he's
Yeah.
like, ooh.
So she's
Yeah.
a lot younger than we thought. We thought when we first saw her with Saeed, I thought she was a lot older. But if she had a child 16 years ago and they took her,
So she's probably at least of age
so
of having a kid
maybe
plus
at the
16
most
years.
40. So Ethan would never have been her kid.
No, he was too old.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she looked older when we first saw her. At least I thought.
Oh, she's been through hell, so.
Yeah, no.
She was pretty good for being through hell.
Yeah, she's really buffed. I mean, she's in shape.
Till next time, guys. I just want to know so much.
Constantly. There's always questions.
And if you guys want to continue to know what's going on, subscribe.
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 The whispers.
I'm all nervous.
Yes, guys, please subscribe. Please give us a thumbs up. And we'll see you very soon, as always. Bye. Guys.
Toodaloo.
Toodaloo.
Bye.